Hi. Okay, today what we're going to talk about is putting together one of the actual blocks, so piecing the block. And I don't know if you guys have these, you probably do. I made a little felt board sort of thing. I used some extra batting that I had. And because I was just trying to make it really quick, I just used a medium rate free shipping box, the flat rate from the post office. I just taped it on the back. You know, everybody's got extra batting from like the edges of their quilts. And so what I'm going to show you today is, I'm sure that there are instructions in the book about how to assemble the block, but I want to show you how I do it so that I keep things straight and so that it's, I don't know, for me when I have a system, it helps me stay focused and I don't get lost in it. And with this sort of thing where you're essentially making the same block 70, 76, 78, like a lot of times, you need something so that you always know what direction you're going, always know what goes where. So I'm going to put together the first block. And so having one of these felt board, batting board sort of things is nice because you can just put everything in place and it sticks. And I can pick it up and show you guys. Something I wanted to talk about was the direction of the fabric. There aren't any super close-up pictures of my diamond mountain, and I can take some and show you, but I didn't, I personally paid attention because I'm a little that way. I paid attention to the direction of the fabric, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, because like the print is so small that you're just doesn't really matter. But if it matters to you, then you might cut out extras of everything so that you can have it going in the direction that you want. That's completely on you. I didn't even talk about it in the book because it's just that, you know, if you're one of those people. Okay, so here's the first block. I'm used to that. There's the first block. And so what I'm going to do is I'm always going to go to the left. I'm going to go to the left because that's where you're going to sew. And so then it's like that. So all of the lights moved on to the darks. So I just moved everything over to the left, and I know it's reversed on here, but so I just moved everything over to the left, and then I'm just going to sew each of those units, okay? Okay, ta-da, you're going to end up with something like that. Just break those up, and then you're going to put everything back. This one goes right here. So your pieces are, so now, so you put them back. Well, I pressed both of the, all 4 sets. I pressed. I always, on the entire quilt, I press to the dark, and if there are 2 lights next to each other, then I press in the same direction as the dark in the rest of the block. Does that make sense? It will, promise. Okay, so now, again, we're gonna go to the left. So you're gonna end up with this on top of this, okay? Or you could just say counterclockwise. You're gonna move counterclockwise. And so here you're gonna match up the seams, and because you pressed both to the dark, then they're going in the opposite directions, and you're going to lock them together. And so make sure that you'll get used to it, but make sure that you know which one is the top one and which one you're sewing, that sort of thing, because that is something that will frustrate you. Ta-da! And you'll see that you should have that really nice 1/4 of an inch, and that these 2 points should be perfect with these. Okay, again, you're gonna press to the dark. Okay, so now you have your 2 halves. So now you're gonna attach them together. And again, because you've pressed to the dark, your seams are going in the opposite direction. So find the center seam, you can feel it, and see, so that's going to be open. That seam is going to be flat instead of one side being up from the other. So take your pin, if you've matched that, take your pin and put it through to the point of that seam. Should be the same on both sides. You see that? Okay, and now sew your 1/4 inch. You can also, if you are really particular, you can match up your other seams with pins so that they stay where they're supposed to. Okay, so once you sew that together, then you should have a perfect center. So now all you really need to do is pin each of these down. It's hot in my apartment. It's a hot day. Okay, see? There you go. Okay, so we're just gonna run these around. So that's all my bobbin right now. So that's all of them but one. My bobbin just ran out, but so then you'll just press back. You'll press back the corners and then you'll trim it, and then you have a perfect block. It's perfect. Let me know if you have any questions. Then you'll when you press these, that's when you'll press that middle seam, because that's still you just want to do, like, you want to press it when it's necessary, and it's necessary at the end, like to finish the block, but it's not necessarily necessary in the middle of the block before you tack these on, because that's just another time that your block is going to be pressed. And because these are all cut on the bias, you want to press it as few times as possible. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I will have a schedule for you on Monday for blocks to complete, and also I'll have a video on Monday that pieces 4 blocks together, so you can get all those tricks. Okay, have a great day / weekend. Okay, bye. I am sweating. It's like really hot here.